There. Not that it matters much. I'm taking it off screen. Any hoozles. Just figured TikTok would like to know as well the survey's done. The masses have reported in. What am I missing? Oh. Okay. Hi, Mary. I go live for like 30 minutes. I got 30 minutes in me. Feel free to share it out. Anybody that you think would be interested in the Envy survey. Hoops. Hope you're doing good. Let me see if I can make this look a little bit different. Hold up. Hold up a minute, y'all. Trying to remember how 4 looks. 3? Yeah. Let me try to do this. Hold on. Oh, yeah. There we go. That works. Brought to you directly from the Reddit, the Debate Talk Snark Reddit, where GCs, gender criticals, transphobes, and trans people alike all sit there and talk about each other. Question of the hour was, why is Envy single? Is due to the lack of grass touching. Huh. Hey, Anxious. Oh, hi, Brussels. Reminder that some people, beauty is only skin deep. For some people, there's none. They don't like to judge people on their looks, though. Being chronically online, hating marginalized communities, that's probably why some people are single. Hi, Mac. Yeah, hatred and bigotry are really hideous things, and they're a deterrent for a lot of people. I just think, like, if people stop spending all their time hating trans people, they might enjoy life a little bit more. I know, I enjoy life a lot. Oh man, I just broke another thing on my hair clip. No. Alright, I got a new one. Oh no's and uh-ohs. Yeah, I figured I'd share the results because not everybody is on the Reddit. Okay. And you got the report, which means I don't have to do that, so I am free. Free Dobby Day. Oh no. Correct. Yes. Work, work, work. All I do is work. Work can hurt. Hi, yo, mama. Uh, 40. That's a stretch. How have you been? I haven't seen you around. Is this a call out? No, not so much. I figured I'd just share some results of the Reddit survey that I put out there on Reddit like a day ago. Um, so the results are in. The biggest reason why Envy is single is because she is chronically online and doesn't get to touch grass, primarily due to the dumpsters in her front lawn. Yeah, yeah. I had to share the results of the survey. 33 people participated. I thought there would be more participation, but it's okay. It's a good sample size, I think. It's a good sample size for TikTok and Reddit. These things only last so much. Why does my Discord say my Discord is running? Did you know if your Discord's running, you should probably catch it? The first answer got you. The chronically online one, yeah. Yeah. I really think she is like between being filled with hate, and being chronically online, that's what leads to a lot of people just not having relationships in person. I don't know if that's a result of the vid time we had where people were pushed to being online all the time. But I think in this case, that's very much what it is. Yeah, and then comments, people were adding potential answers. I'm like, I wish I could do more than 5 or whatever it was. So I'm like, it's okay. I thought about putting a write-in reason, but I feel more people would be disingenuous and would have wrote that she is a good person. So, hi, wifey. Tammy's my new wife. We're getting married. Playing with them requests. Jeez. I seen that. I figured. So, kind of a lesson is just, I think a lot of people, even on our side, just spend too much time online. Envy, especially, she needs to go touch grass. She needs to move those dumpsters from her front lawn and go touch grass. That will greatly increase her mood and relationships, I guess. So, I wonder if I should go in her live and ask her sometimes, like, does she understand the reason why she's single? I don't know. Amia's wonderful trans woman. This is true. This is true. Other people are saying, well, she's attracted to trans women secretly. Maybe. I don't know. Taylor. What was your lesson? 335. Stupid. Yep. So not a whole lot going on. This account doesn't get pushed out as much, but I figured it was important to let people know at least. I'm not gonna get into the cultural nuances like that, Tabby. I don't know. I don't think it's so much self hatred. I think she's been chronically online for a long time and doesn't know how to step away and go have an actual relationship. And that's kind of what people on Reddit have noticed is that she doesn't go touch grass. Skyler, hi Skyler. We're reviewing the survey, Skyler. You want to come up and review that? Give your take on it? Hi, Skyler.
Hi Echo, hi Echo. How are you doing?
Good, good. What do you think about the survey results?
Oh yeah, I voted on it.
Oh, okay.
So I actually voted. She's chronically online and doesn't touch grass.
I think that's the biggest thing people are noticing. Like she spends every waking moment almost online talking about trans people, and I think for a lot of people that's just a turnoff when your big fixation is on hating people.
Oh yeah, like outside of everything what's been happening so far, like I can definitely agree with you on that. Hate just breeds hate, and no one's gonna more be around you if you're just hateful.
Yep, yep,
Like, sure, I can see from Envy's point of view and other women's point of view, I can, like, maybe see that bit, but at the same time, I can see from a whole world's point of view what actually supports us, if you get what I mean.
right. Yeah, I think, a healthier way of living would be to get off the internet for more time than she actually is.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And especially with her mum as well. I'd say she needs to spend a little bit more time with her mum than she does online, just
Yeah,
because
I
I.
would think like if it was me and I had a parent that was unaliving and we knew that time was running out, I would do everything to spend more time with them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like my mum had a very, very life-threatening thing happen to her like a while ago. She had a gallbladder removed, she had like an entire stoma reconstruction surgery, and she's gonna have to go for another one soon as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I was honestly shit scared, and I was with an abusive parent at the time as well. Um, I I made sure like my bank account was 000 each month because I constantly kept going up to see my mum and stuff like that. So I feel like Envy should spend a little bit more time. She's doing better, but she's gonna have to go for surgery at some point again. But after that surgery, she will be a-okay. And if anyone ever has anything to do with a stoma or a loved one who's getting like a permanent or temporary one, please DM me and I'll pass you through to my mum who is training to be a stoma nurse.
Yeah, that's. I don't think that's as common here in the U.S. We actually have good medical doctors.
I know you didn't just say that. Oh, it's
Hey,
either.
I mean, when you pay, you win. America is a pay to win.
Okay, I fuck with you. I fuck with you fully now. I'm better with you now. High impulse.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm just here for Echo, not you.
Hey, Paul. I got like 30. I had like 30 minutes. So I'm figuring until 4:30 I'm going live and just kind of sharing the results of the survey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
that's fun.
Yep.
a lot of stuff happening now. I feel like debate talk is is unaliving personally.
It's been doing that for months. So, hey, Demented. I miss you.
I can't wait for it to personally unalive.
Yeah, I've been waiting like a year and a half at this point. So, Ella, my bestie.
Yes, I'll pass you a Discord whenever more stuff happens about it. Just honestly DM me if you have Discord. DM me username. Telegram DM me username. I'll do whatever. Trust me.
Yeah, this is the big question, and the masses have spoken on Reddit as well. So people have weighed in on it.
I wish you had like an option for all of the above, as someone pointed out in the comments.
Yep.
Let me actually check Reddit as well.
Coco's been online, Tabby.
The
I
worst
stopped
one.
fucking with Coco when she changed her username to Trans Scout Collector.
Wait, is Coco still around? That's surprising.
Coco's still around.
Yeah.
She's still hosting lives.
Oh. Is she the medicalist?
Yes.
Oh, I actually had to talk about a medicalist with Irish recently, um, and I'm hoping to do a little bit of a call out live on them at some point. Not Irish, but on the medicalist because I've seen some pretty vile shit from them. I won't expose who just yet, but no doubt me speaking about this will have been sent to them.
Oh, it's me. It's me. It's me. It's me. I'm the problem.
No, don't even go there. You are nowhere near as much of a problem as they are.
I mean, I would say good luck. A lot of us still fuck with trans medicalists on this app.
Yeah.
Trust me, you do not fuck with this one. I know
I definitely
personally.
know who it is.
Well, who is
I'll
it?
DM you who it is. Because I promise you, you do not fuck with them at all.
Send me
What,
the
what
name.
letter does it start with?
There we go. Send you the name of the person who I'm going to be calling out at some point.
Oh, good luck. It's Chloe.
Yeah, it's Chloe Token.
Get the fuck out of here. You're not going to do nothing with that.
That's gonna go nowhere.
That's going to go nowhere. Why would you do that?
Oh, I just want to do it for the funny.
No, that's a point of a call out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do I need to? I mean, there's so many answers to this question.
Sure.
So many different answers. Not all of them nice, but all of them true. But can we just discuss that Adam's apple envy?
This is true. She does have a predominant Adam's apple, and I'm using she to respect pronouns because that's what she uses.
I'm not going to body shame anyone, unfortunately.
No, it's not body shaming. It's just pointing out that, like, even men have Adam's apples, women have Adam's apples, and it doesn't matter sex. both have them, and some people it's just naturally more pronounced than others.
Oh god, yeah. Like the first time I saw Envy come on live, like the first time I ever came on this app, I thought Envy was a trans woman.
How long have you been on this app, Skyler?
When was Cute Pie? Like when was Nate 16?
Like 10 days ago.
Like 2 years ago?
Yeah, I've been on this app for like 2 to 1 year-ish. I can't remember exactly.
1 to 2 years then?
Yeah.
So like last year?
Yeah, I've been doing quite a bit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I used to go to Cute Pie's panels a lot, and I used to argue with Nate a lot. I didn't know he was underage though. That's what I'm really mad about.
That's why I put up the one that says speaks to minors.
Oh, I can't comment on that because I have my own drama around that.
Yeah.
He's gonna call y'all's assassination.
I mean,
You would have to leave our house to do that.
I mean, me and MV don't have any beef, so
I've been chilling with Envy for a bit
Yeah,
now.
you might catch a stray for being in here, Paul.
Oh no,
I
I'm just
don't
doing this
care.
I'm just doing this to like keep communication open for like when we're doing the debates and stuff like that with Elijah and Envy.
Yeah, those debates are utterly pointless. Like, you're not going to change anybody's mind, really.
Oh god.
yeah, those aren't education lies, there, Skylar.
I know.
That's another good one. Seems to forget that this person has done some horrible things to her. All in the name of the grift, right? All in the name of the grift.
But
All for the grift.
But Skylar, didn't you say that you guys go onto them, go into their lives to educate
So
fence
what
sitters?
So yeah, fences. Anyone who's like on the fence, because it's not about educating Envy and Christy and all that. It's about making them look dumb and about showing that their audience, that Envy and Christy don't know what they're talking about.
Wait, Envy makes herself look dumb anyway. She openly admits that she doesn't have sources for things she claims she has sources for.
What? Well, I can attest for this because I had Envy on my Discord at one point. One of her backgrounds was what do transgender people have rights? I was like, well, yeah, they passed a transgender bill of rights a couple years ago.
Leroy, you're a shit debater. Stop getting butthurt.
Ella is Echo's bestie.
I was about to say, Echo, do you remember the time that you dragged me kicking and screaming from the GC side of TikTok?
Right. I had to brainwash you and put you through indoctrination camp and then convert you over.
They held me in their basement for 6 weeks.
Lots of shock therapy.
Did Dr. P try and educate you?
Lots of exposure therapy. They made me go to the bathroom with a trans woman.
Yeah,
They made you go into the men's room, right?
Yeah, I mean there was a lot of exposure therapy, but it was
one successful conversion.
You know, I actually have a theory behind Dr. P. I feel like he's actually a CIA plant presented by the woke CIA to make people believe he's a real doctor and to convert people to the left.
Who?
Dr. P. That's my belief.
You know, I do think there should have been. You should have taken.
Hey, Irish.
Hey, Iris.
Hey, Irish. full of hate for others.
Hey, Bex.
So someone made a comment when I put on they're ugly and not attractive physically. Like, ugly, I'm speaking like there's a difference between physical ugly and like personality ugly wise, if you will.
Hey, Abed. Hey, Abed. Are you still defending anime CP?
No, he did.
Or
Okay, I was on a live with him with Elijah. He was on one of our panels, and I explained to him how AICP is made, and he did retract his statement after that. That's the only defense Abid will get from me.
Ooh, hold on. I have a slight contention with something Leroy's just said. I've got
Irish,
slight-
I'm working at it. I'm still healing from surgery, so I'm taking it easy.
I just have a little slight contention with something Leroy's just said. You're a really horrible people man. Would never do this to any of you.
Oh, I saw that as well.
But Envy would.
Envy would. Why
do you
is
also
Skyler
have-
here?
Because Skyler's actually my new best friend and I want them here.
So Skyler is here so I can get close to Skyler, learn everything about them, and then I'm going to betray them.
Oh yeah.
oh, like Elijah.
Yep.
Oh, like Envy.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Let's talk about Cullfish, Leroy. Didn't Cullfish pay someone to, show pre-transitioners photos on a live? If I remember right.
The thing is, Cuttlefish was like heavily manipulated by like a lot of the extreme GCs and has realized a lot of that shit he did was harmful and has kind of stepped back and stepped away and kind of just does his own thing again.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Cuddle recently has just done like music request lives and his Marvel Rivals lives.
Oh
Right.
no, that's fine then.
Yeah.
No, we're still going out of the drama, but to be honest, I'm going to try and see if I can get it to be more civil. Like, I've spoken to someone and they've like told me like I'm autistic. I can't interpret a lot of things well, so they've kind of put in perspective what's easy to understand for me.
Oh, by the way, I would just like to point out that, there is not a shortage of grass in the UK. There is other patches of grass available that are not outside your house.
So Ella, I was digging through my baby stuff because I was curious and I asked my parents about my biological parents and I found my letter from my adoption agency when I was adopted for 11 months. I am let's see, my dad's side is Irish and my mom's side is Irish, Swedish, and English.
Oh.
Sorry, I cannot accept you as one of my own.
I know.
Fine. Hold on.
I love the Swedish. I can't lie.
Can I just do this and make it easier? Or does that block chat? No, chat would be fine.
Any other theories?
You could also do fixed panel, like the 8 one.
I didn't want to do that because I want people to be able to read the questions.
Yo, what up?
Hello.
What's up, man?
I haven't talked to you in a while, Echo. What's up?
I stepped away for quite a bit.
Echo. Yeah, I know TikTok's full of drama, just kind of messes you up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But
What
I don't
was your-
believe Envy's a hateful person, honestly. Like,
What
have you ever
was-
had just like a one-on-one like conversation with her, like off of like,
For a Muslim person, like you don't really do any type of nice greeting that I usually get from Muslim people.
Assalamu alaikum?
Walaikum salam.
Yeah. Like,
So what
I mean,
was
I didn't
your
expect
what
you to
was your
want that. Sure, why not?
what was
I'll say
your
assalamu alaikum to you, man.
what was your stance on the CP thing a bit?
That my standard is if I believe in objective morality, and if you don't have an objective standard for morality, you'll end up justifying things that are inherently harmful. So you could say on the basis you don't think it can harm people. So I brought up the idea of like necrophilia and like two brothers engaging in incest that are adults. So my argument, and I used AICP as another argument because you could say, oh, if it's not directly harming children, then some people would argue that it's morally justifiable. And I would argue that if you have an objective standard, you have to say all those things are morally wrong.
From a legal aspect to be,
It is legally and morally wrong.
from a
and it
legal
is
aspect,
harming. It is actively like harming children.
yeah. So I'm just going to say this a bit. I hold a very, very, very negative view towards P3s and stuff like that. But at the same time, I do think there is a use for AI P3 stuff in the terms of police using it so no real life child is harmed. But I do also understand how it's made as well. So it's a very iffy topic to go on, especially when you're on about protecting kids.
Well, if they use
So
child
longer,
image,
you
then
have-
then it's morally
I have like
obviously
10
wrong.
minutes left, by the way.
No,
But
I understand where your stance is on that, and like, I don't know if you fully understand. Like, it's a shitty thing to use that even as an argument.
yeah, I think I forget who I was just trying to win a debate. So I'm sort of like Big Leo. Like Big Leo will come up with like crazy things, and he'll use the argument. It's like I don't care as long as I find a way to win the argument. So it's kind of
you were on that with me and Eliza panel
yeah.
one.
I want to hear Gussie's standpoint and why Envy's so single.
Yeah. So why do you think that Envy is single?
I don't think. I think she's single because she spends a lot of her time on TikTok. Honestly.
So chronically online. Got it.
Yeah.
No, but like she's not a bad person. Like, have you ever just talked to her like outside of like?
No, that's
TikTok?
not even a point of the question there, because like it's to get different reasons why. That's why there's so many different sporadic things. But like you're saying, it's because she's on TikTok so much. So she is chronically online, and that would be the reason why she's single.
Yeah, and I mean she is taking care of her mom, but that's so there's that.
Yeah, but
I
if she
mean,
wasn't chronically online, do you think she could balance like a personal life and taking care of her mom a little bit more? I think she could.
yeah, but I mean, like other than I'm trying to think who's the gender critical that streams more than her. I don't think anyone does. Even Nate streams a lot now too, but I don't think he streams as much as Envy. So I'd say Envy streams more than anybody else. So it's
So
hard to find
anybody
your
that
life
doesn't know, the numbers on the side of the responses are what people voted for. The blue one is what I voted for. So I tried to give her some credit.
Let me see if I can find which one I actually vote. Oh wait, yeah, I'll show. I vote for the top one, chronically online, and doesn't touch grass.
Yeah.
What's
I don't know, but then you could say
what's
a lot of people are chronically online. Dean and Parker are chronically online. Like, so what's the difference?
What's a hypochondriac?
Hypochondriac is someone that thinks they're sick all the time, and it's all in their head.
It's like someone who thinks they have autism just because they self-diagnose, but then if they actually went to the doctors, they would find out they don't have autism.
Well,
I wouldn't say it's like that. I would say it's more someone that thinks like they're having a heart attack all the time when they're not having a heart attack. Yeah, they exaggerate like illnesses or symptoms.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But here's a question for you, Echo. Why do you care so much if Envy is single?
I don't. This is very much just me pointing out, like giving an idea. So maybe Envy sees the survey, someone points it out to her, and can sit there and say, okay, maybe this is an eye-opener. You need to step away from TikTok a little bit.
Wouldn't that just be like rage-based? She'd be like, "Why are you taking shots at me?"
No,
why is Post single?
The question is more around why is Envy single? So,
It's because I choose to be.
oh, Cuttlefish.
My theory?
Skyler made a comment about you and the past with like getting wrapped into all the GCs and the extreme stuff, and I squashed that. You're good.
Yeah, I'll take that back, by the way. Yeah, it's just because I've like shots to take at some other person, but I'll take that back. Thank you, Echo, for clearing that up. It's she, by the way.
You're not gonna change his viewpoint on that.
What?
You're not gonna change Cuttlefish's viewpoint on your pronoun. Sorry.
I don't remember exactly.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. GC.
Not really. He's not a GC.
Cuddle's not a GC.
No.
He just doesn't do the pronoun thing.
Oh. I mean, refer to me by name then, if you want.
Fuck, I don't remember.
But
Hi, Goose.
Cuttlefish, Skyler is one of Elijah's buddies.
Yeah, Skyler's one of them.
Hey, Echo. I wanted to. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I just wanted to. I wanted to give my theory. Why she's single. Maybe it's just because she's just like a fucking shitty ass person. Could that be? Maybe because she's just a really. Maybe it's just because she's like a negative, hateful person. And who would want to be with somebody like that?
You guys are claiming she's so hateful. Like, have you ever talked to her outside of like the trans debate?
Yes.
Yes.
It
Yes.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, how can you be a kind person, and be so awful at the same time? Like, why would somebody want to be even friends with somebody who says such awful things about other people? Like, what? I don't understand. Like, yeah, sure, maybe she has good to her, but like, I feel like the bad overwhelms the good.
You do forget a bit that I have spoken to Envy quite a bit, and we were like, I speak to her about Elijah's debates and trying to get that organised and stuff like that.
It's not,
Like,
it's not a debate.
Didn't
Skyler.
she claim to have like some lawsuit or something? And she,
Say that again.
You're breaking up,
buddies
Goose.
with him, like on his. I sorry.
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
I'll say you can disagree with gender critical like theory, but I mean, genuinely speaking, she feels like she's protecting women when she does her lives and like what she's advocating for. So it's
So protect. She's
you know what?
protecting.
And so
She's protecting females, right?
she's not protecting. In
Right,
fact, you know,
Chantal.
it's the complete opposite. It's the opposite. You're causing more harm.
Yeah.
You could think that.
Her-
You could think that you could think that she's protecting, right? That's their claim, right? But we all know that it's never been about the fucking bathrooms or anything. It's just a shield, right? To hide behind, to be able to publicly be hateful in public and using the excuses of, oh, you know, well, we're just protecting women. No. You're just an awful, hateful person.
Yep.
I mean, it's a different. She's a lesbian herself, and she's getting hate from like the LGBT.
You still
I
going to
know
clearly
she
has-
does. No,
women and be a
clearly
lesbian.
no,
has
she
like.
doesn't.
Didn't she?
No, she doesn't.
She is a
She
lesbian.
doesn't. She doesn't claim to be part of the community, And you know what? Maybe she is a lesbian. Maybe she isn't. I could fucking care less. But I mean, I don't even go into her spaces anymore. I have like her accounts blocked because just seeing like the company she keeps, right? And even the people that are in her company, they're just as bad because I do believe that you are the company that you keep. And if you're hateful, you know what? There is a correlation also, if you know, of being hateful towards one group of people. I can guarantee you she is hateful towards other groups of people.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's like I've always said that a gender critical they'll always be that well like racist or ableist. Like, I mean, Issa got called out by some other gender criticals recently, and
Like
for
that's
ableist.
on her live like 2 or 3 days ago. Skyler kicking with envy.
Yeah.
Good
That's-
lord!
Also,
You know,
Mary,
you know,
it's our
Sorry.
friend the bit up here.
I know. I'm surprised to see a bit up here, and like we're like a bit. Are you one of the GCs that fled the coop?
No, I'm
Oh,
still
okay.
I'm still cool with Christy and
Oh, okay.
Andy.
I'm not cool with Christy. That's the only DC I will never be cool.
Oh, you know who? You know, Martha is the only one that I will never be cool with,
Okay.
because anybody who consistently and publicly says that I abuse my children because I allow them to call me dad is she's a piece of shit in my opinion, and I don't even care if she's listening. I really don't.
Wait,
She
only-
is.
The only
I think Martha's
GC,
the
the
most
only
hated gender
GC that I
critical on
like,
average.
the only GC I can have an actual conversation with would have to be Gatto.
Oh, I've talked to Gatto. Yeah, Gatto could have a calm conversation without getting like in like all emotional. You know, I can do that also. I sat on Coco's live this morning. You know,
I'm mixed when it comes to Go.
Gatto has been pulling some very weird shit lately with what she's been saying on the panels.
Oh? I've been busy with my gaming live. I haven't been in any of anyone else's live. Really?
Oh, also Bubbles. And Bubbles also got called out for like saying a lot of false shit about me. Because I have like a little relationship with the GCs at the moment where we're trying to get rid of like problematic people from the GC side of things. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, the thing is, Skyler, they're all problematic.
No.
Whether it's racism, ableism, transphobia, homophobia, they're all problematic.
Yeah, right. I'm not
Some of us
problematic
can
at all, Echo. I don't know
change.
what you're talking about.
Some of us can change.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some of
that
it.
just requires a
Extensive
level of
extensibility.
indoctrination.
It's just
right. And you also have to be able to acknowledge, right, that there's a problem, right? A lot of people, like, they're so steadfast in their beliefs that they actually believe that these things, right, like that trans people are harmful, right? That trans women are harmful. Like they're so deep in it, and they just like congregate and talk amongst themselves that they create these like unrealistic scenarios that aren't fucking happening.
Oh yeah. Like, I'm sorry, but I've not seen that many cases of trans people hurting others. Like, I got called out by this from someone. I don't know who sent this over to someone, but I was on a live with Goddess Trinity, and someone asked who's harmed more, the black community or the trans community. I said it's not as comparable as people think, but at the same time, we have to times the black population by the trans population. And
I do gotta hop off here, but I'll be on later.
oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Have a good rest of your day.
All right, I
thanks,
love
Echo.
most of you.
Me too.
Okay, thanks.
Love you too.
Thanks.
Only because
Thanks,
of bits
buddy.
here.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.